Hello, good morning, and welcome to episode 36 of Timberborn, Greedy Armageddon. Now, this is somewhat of a bittersweet beginning of this episode, largely because I fear this may be the last episode of this series. Truthfully, I have nothing else to do, other than, of course, well-being. So yeah, I guess just without further ado, let's just get into it. So I'm gonna get the game rolling here. Let's do 2 times speed for now. So one thing I thought I did in the last episode, but apparently did not. I thought I marked these for demolition. So I'm gonna get rid of all of those. And there was still a few unemployed bots. So what I started doing was moving these hauling posts from beavers to bots. But other than that, I don't think I did much else. I did do a little bit of planning, so I think I have some ideas for what I'd like to do. One of the few things are, I want to do, I want to have some campfires here. Let's see, where are they? Right, campfires, yeah. I'm gonna get just a few more. I'm just trying to max out well-being as much as possible. So yeah, that'll get done. We did, wow, we are up to 50. I was going to say, I cut out a portion from the last episode just because I wanted them to build everything. And we got up to 49, but seeing as we are at 50 now, and of course now dropped back down to 49. Anyways, what was I saying? The fact that we didn't see the pop-up when we hit 50 means that we hit 50 and I just didn't see it. So, anyways, we're at 50, probably higher than 50, but anyways, what doesn't have workers? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, and then one other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to put in a couple more farmhouses on the other ends here. You know what? Let's do something like this instead. So we'll get this one out here and we'll just match. Yeah. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. So get these set to bots with highest. These should have been set to highest working priority. Because we need these to have the beavers kept alive. But anyways, so I wanted to do these two. I did also want to move this gatherer flag just closer to the ladder. So we'll do that. Get you built. Alright. Yeah, now you've got a farther reach for all of the mangroves. Fantastic. One thing I did also want to do, come over here. I set both of these large tanks to export water. What I also wanted to do was pretty much just delete all of those. Largely because we've got enough water storage. I don't think we're gonna miss that 7,200, and there's 51. Fantastic. All right, so I was doing this because I wanted to put in the motivatoriums because they require power. If only I could find them. Right here, perfect. So motivatoriums, we'll do a row of these. Now there should be a space at the end. Yes, perfect. This is where I'm gonna run power. And let's see. I wanted to also put in a monument here. So we'll do that. Tribute to ingenuity. Fantastic. Now I can put power here if need be. Truthfully, didn't have anything that I knew I wanted to put on this side, so we'll just kind of see what fits. I don't really want to do any more tribute to ingenuities. Although what I could do No, I don't think so. Let's see. We could put none of these. Others require power. That's fine. All right. Well, let's see. Can we go in here? Maybe we can do exercise plazas. I think are way too big. Yeah. Agoras also too big. Carousels I think will fit. No. Nope. Okay. Maybe we do some campfires. Because I feel like we can never have too many of these. They only hold 5 beavers at a time. So, I just feel like we can never have too many. Actually would rather have one space on each side. So let's just remove those and move them over. Just one. There we go. I like that a bit more. And then we can put in a few more contemplation spots on either side. Perfect. And I think I may want to move this forward one. Or move this to the left, rather. So, yeah, that's fine. That, yeah. Can I connect to the top level of this? Or does it have to be the bottom? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do... Yeah, you don't have power. That's fine. What I'm going to have to do is go down to 1 time speed because this lag is kind of bothering me. So I'm going to need to come down here with single platforms. Get my vertical shaft and the rest in here. Now, this is going to have to be a single here. Then with a vertical and 2 regulars. Okay, so now all of that's connected. Just needs to be built, which is fine. Let's actually prioritize the power line. There we go. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, but it works. So that's where we are at this point. So that should cover... Let's see. Those were motivatoriums. Yes. So that should cover... Just need to find it here. It's going to cover tribute to ingenuity and motivatorium. Perfect. So wind tunnel is another thing that I know needs power. So let's come over here. And I was really intending to keep this ladder here, but what I also want to do is scroll down here and turn off this bad water source. And then we'll come up here. Because what I want to do... let's see, wow, we are still experiencing some lag, even on 1 time speed. But that's fine. So, I wanted to put in... I think 5 number crunchers are going to fit here. So let's see. Yes. Okay, and then have an overhang here. So this is going to need to be a vertical shaft. So we'll do that. This is going to have to be a vertical here, here. And then what I'm going to do is replace this levee with one of the powered levees. So this is going to be a regular shaft. Okay. And then power will come in. Oh, I'm 1 off. Oh, I'm 1 off. Okay, wait. Erase, 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 erase. Don't do that. So, this is going to be a regular. This is going to be the vertical. And then that on top of there. This with this. There we go. Okay, that's in line now. Perfect. All right, so of course I'm just waiting for all of this bad water to drain. So what that means is this has to be manually closed. Yeah. Or else these will just open and fill this, which is not what we want to do. So what I could do, for the sake of expedience, is open this. Yeah, because I don't think we really need any of this water. I mean, we've got 2.5, and that's fine. We'll just turn it back on. Okay, so this is going to open here, so that's going to help release some of this water. Have they started the inventors? No. So, I'm going to delete this number cruncher. No point in having it, since we'll have those. Okay, so wind tunnels. I do want to replace this with dirt, so maybe we just hold off for now. But what I do want to do, delete these, bring this path along here, and then that's going to allow us to get rid of all of this. Okay. Now, wind tunnels are not going to fit in this space, but what we can do here... No. I'm thinking we can fit another carousel. Nope. Nope. Darn. Okay, well that's fine. What we can do instead is just butt these up against these. So, I'm going to put that one in, and then we'll remove it. Okay, so then I do also want to put in power lines. Right there. Right there. So we'll just do... Oh boy. We are frozen. There we go. Okay, so power shafts pretty much on each of these here. That one's not going to have one. These two probably can fit. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. That's not going to happen. So I could do one like this, and then no. So that means, wait a second, we're gonna figure this out here. We are going to figure this out. So let's see, if we just move this over by 1. There it is. Okay, so then I can delete. Did I already delete that power shaft? Yes, okay. Alright, put this back in for the millionth time. Perfect. Alright, connect to you. Fantastic. You were already connected. Okay, so then let's get all of these back in here. Okay, so that space there, what can we fit here? Exercise plazas don't need power. So, let's see, you know what? I bet you this space over here would be perfect for the exercise plazas. So we'll just go without that one for now. What we can do here, however, I think we can fit 2 monuments here. Well, I mean, we can fit a few more than 2, but... Let's see, we'll do Flame of Unity, right? And then Farmer Monument. Yeah, I think that's all right. And then we can fit a few more over here. So we did, let's do Laborer, right? What did we do over here? Farmer and Flame, right? Thought so. So we'll do Laborer. And let's do Brazier Bonding. Okay, and then all of these do need to be connected, or else they won't do anything, of course. I do also want to... I don't like this empty space here. So maybe what we do here we did reserve bonding. Let's do Flame of Unity here. And then we did Farmer over there. So we'll do that here. Okay. And then, do we actually have... No, that's only 3. Okay. All right. No more space there. But that does give us space for campfires. All right. So let's get all of these in here. Hopefully this just fits perfectly. Alrighty. So over... I think we're going to be able to fit 2 more monuments on this side. So this is Flame and Laborer. Let's do Farmer. Oh, that's Laborer. Okay. Alrighty, so Laborer and Brazier Bonding should be good over here. Let's move these closer to the path, actually. Perfect. What buildings still lack power? Oh, these haven't been built yet. Oh. Just waiting on somebody to finish that last portion. There we go. Alrighty, so those 4 should be... Oh. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be these. But we did do the shafts. Perfect. Okay. I do want these shafts built, however, so let's do that sooner rather than later, and then get this shaft up as well. Fantastic. And look at that. 52. Well-being of 52. Fantastic. That is amazing. 53? Wow. 54! What the heck? Can we get 55? Can we get 55? Maybe? Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. Wow, there it is. There it is. 55. Fantastic. Okay, so... Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so... Detailer. I know we need that. I've got a couple mods installed, so there should be a few extra tail designs. All these 4 have been put in. These 5 we need to do, or these 6 rather. But other than that, I think injury. Oh, somebody's injured. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, it's bringing down nothing, so I guess it's not really a horrible thing. But other than that, I think we're really just gonna get everything as high as we can. Once we actually finish moving everything over to bots, which is somewhat of an issue I'm having understanding why we haven't broken 800 bots yet. I feel like we should be a lot higher than what we are, but it's fine. I guess we'll get there with time, so yeah, it'll happen. It will happen. Oh, wow, 56. Fantastic. I wish I had a pump here to just pump water over, but it's fine. I guess what I really could do is just demolish some of this. 57. Demolish a portion of this wall and just let it all run off. Or I could increase the speed, but let's see, that might not be well with moving the camera around, but we'll see how it is. 58. Fantastic. 59. Let's go down to maybe 2 times speed here. All right, so this is all fantastic. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so let's see. Let's get exercise plazas over here. Are we going to fit this last one? No. Okay, so that's fine. We'll do something like that. Get these guys connected here. Oh boy, I'm so excited to start a new playthrough and actually be able to draw a path without lag. But we're up to 60. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so I don't know if we have enough space for a couple more carousels, but we'll see. We do. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to start on this side. So we need 2 in between. So maybe what we do here, we'll do 2 in between on 1 on either side. So then, let's see, we should be able to do something like this, right? And then bring platforms over here, get those connected, then platform or shafts in the middle there. Perfect. Okay, 61. Amazing, even though we're not technically at 61 anymore, but that's fine. I do want to just prioritize the shafts so that those get done. All right, come over here, check on all of this. It's going. Not terribly quickly, but it's going. I'm realizing now that I should have put like a sluice here to help drain some of this water. But, well, actually, let's see. There should be a 2-way running in here, so I technically could. Let's see, yeah, I could do something like this here. Let's see. This is 6. So maybe I do 1, 2. Let's do these 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get these prioritized. Because the sooner we get this drained, the sooner we can remove and rebuild this wall, and then we can get everything back up and running. All right, so let's see. I think the issue that we're having here is I've set a portion of these builders' huts to beavers. So, or to bots, excuse me. So let's set all of these back to beavers. I'm going to go back down to 1 time speed here. So we're going to set all of these back to beavers. Just so we can get majority of this all done here. But of course, once all of this is done being built, there won't be any point in really having builders. So I think what I might do here is just set the rest of these to bots. Up to 62, fantastic. Okay, so all of these hauling posts are set to bots now. That should be fine. Mangrove fruits. No more storage space. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go up to 2 times speed. Let's see. Some of this has been built. That's fine. Water is now coming out of here. That's amazing. Oh, up to 63. Okay, so what I want to do is remove these. Do we have plank storage? Yes. Okay, so we'll get these collected here. 64. Oh boy. Okay, now that all of that's collected, 66. Wow. Okay, wait a second. 1 time speed here. 68. What happened to 69? 70? Wow. Okay, so 71. Wow. Wow. Okay, so, and we haven't even gotten everything in. That's fantastic. So, okay, one thing I'm a little confused with when it comes to the greedy builders. Normally, the max you can get for either Folktales or Iron Teeth is right about 75, I think. 76. But seeing as we have all of these food options, all of the social lives, all of the aesthetics, all of the awe. I have a feeling we're going to be a bit closer to 100. But we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so let's get our sluice gates in here. Right, and then we'll set these to highest priority. What is that, 72? Fantastic. Fantastic. So, I'm going to remove that option. And I think I'm just going to set this to open for now. And then once it's drained, we can just set it to manually closed. So, we'll see. That'll all happen eventually. I did close this, yeah. So that means the only water source that we have feeding this. Let's see, is this... I think it's just one. Yeah, okay. Out of dev mode now. 73. Wow, look at that. Wow. 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 Just fantastic. Just fantastic. What building lacks materials? Paper. Okay, well, that's fine. That's not a huge deal. 74. Okay, so this was kind of something that I was playing around with that I clearly forgot to delete. So, let's get rid of that. I wanted to come over here. This is all going to be double platforms, because I have a feeling we can fit a few more things. Maybe if we just had a little bit more space. So, gonna come in here with the 6 overhangs. Perfect, excluding this one. All right, so what can we fit in here? I don't want to be... I just don't want to do, like, roofs. Because I think that one's already full, right? Let's see here. Not rooftop terrace. I want roof. Yeah, roof is full. So, what we can do... Should we... Let's fill this whole thing with hammocks. Which I don't even think will feed the wellness. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay, yeah, it'll happen anyways. All right, so let's see here. I think what I'm going to have to do... Let's do a double here, a double here. This one's going to be our path. Right. So we can do ladder here. We'll do this across. And this across here. So, what this means is, I think we've got quite a few braziers. Yeah, so no point in really putting them there. But what we can do, I think, is put platforms along here and do like scarecrows. So we can do shrub. So skip 2 with the shrub. Okay. Let's do wind gauge. Doesn't do anything. Bell. We can do bulletin. Fantastic. So we'll do this. All right. And then clock. Yeah, so we'll do clock. Fantastic. Okay, and what I think I'm going to do is just mirror it to this side. So we'll see how that goes. Beaver statue we can definitely fit in here. Facing out. What was I supposed to put here? We'll just do a beaver statue. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, so then, going along with doing the same on the other side. Let's see, so... Let's get this on here so I can just see. Here we go. Shrub. Shrub was the skip 2. Perfect. Then not the bell. Not the wind gauge. We do clock. Okay, this is borderline unplayable on that double speed, so I'm just going to bring us down here. Okay, so let's get the rest of this in here. Alright, and then in with the beaver statue. Let's do facing out again. Perfect. Okay, can we get the beaver bust down in the bottom? No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, but we should see what we can get over here. So, I think we might need to add a few more swimming pools. Yeah, swimming pools isn't full. Lido isn't full either. So, we could add a few of those, or we could do mud bath and mud pit, which I think is probably a better idea. So let's do that. Let's find those are over here. So the mud bath, let's do mud pit, because the bath takes power, and of course there's no power up here. So maybe we do mud pits along this side. Okay. So maybe I'm also going to redo that left side so that we can have an even one extra on either side. Okay. There we go. Then we can just do a path on this side. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that was less than ideal, but it's fine. So what we can do here, I think... Let's see, where's our mud bath? So, maybe what we do here instead, we'll get rid of those. We can do mud pit here. And then I think what we can do on this side is have two... No, that's not going to work. Okay, well that's fine. So let's just bring our path back in here, because I think I like this a little bit more. Then what we can do, let's do mud bath here. So that's going to require the ability to go up, because the entrance is on the second level, so that's fine. Okay, so then we're just going to run a path here along, do something like that. I think we can actually, let's remove this. We'll do the ladder here. Okay, just like that. And then let's do that on the other side as well. What buildings lacks materials? Just paper. Okay, so maybe we do need to add a few more paper mills. But I mean, it's just not like the worst thing to not have punch cards. So maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. What buildings are unconnected? Oh, right. Yeah, that those would be disconnected, yeah. So let's get those right in here. There we go. Alrighty then. This we are still waiting for, but these are done. Building lacks workers. That's fine. I do want to set these off in this episode, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Not a huge deal. I do think these are a huge deal, however. So let's get these up and running. Okay, so let's see what else we can do here. So detailer, mud bath, mud pit, we put those two in. So let's find a good spot for detailers. We could do this area. I think this is fine. Let's see. So detailers is right here. I'm just gonna put in 1 million of them. Or not 1 million. However many this is. I'm not counting. There we go. So I will need to come in after these get built. To signify prioritization, mark for prioritization. So I think I'm actually going to do that now. Let's just build these. Okay, so we don't have to wait for them to build all of this, because this isn't really a priority necessarily. Yeah. Not a huge deal. Okay, I do think we still have some materials over here. So I might want to get all of these materials collected off the ground. Just so we have... Or, just because there's water in here, and I want to make sure that we have storage for all that water. Nothing else I really care about, honestly, but that's fine. Let's see. So let's get this rubble collected here as well. And I think, yes, there's rubble there. Okay. All right. That's fine. That'll go in. Okay, and all of these as well. So I'm just going to get started marking for prioritization. And I do want to go in and change the designs for most of these. I think we'll maybe have one of each design, depending on how many designs there are. All of these designs that I have are a mod that just added quite a few designs. I myself am not very talented when it comes to the art of design, so I cannot take credit for any of the designs that are in this menu here. So let's just get these last couple marked for prioritization. And there we go. So I don't think we have enough detailers to have one of each design, but I think I'm just going to go through and we'll just try. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I mess that up? I feel like I did. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, so I think that was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So you've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's just add another 3. We can do that. Let's see, where are we? Actually, let's do this direction. Perfect. Okay, so this one will be last one, that one, and that one. Okay, so let's get all 3 of these prioritized for construction. And just in case anybody is wondering, it is the Wish Tail Paintings that gave me all of these. So, in case you're wondering, Steam Workshop, that's where I got it. So let's see. Why is my water no longer toggling? That is fun. Okay, let's see. Can we scroll down? Okay, water's hidden. Let's come back up here. No, my water is not toggling. Okay. You can see I'm pressing the button here. Interesting. Let's pick up the speed and see. Maybe do I just need to pause? Okay, alright, well, I guess we're gonna go without seeing water for the rest of this episode. Interesting. Don't know why that's happening. So all I did was go into mods. That's very weird. Okay, alright, that's fine. Don't really understand, but I don't have to understand. Okay. So, I do want to mark these 3 for prioritization by haulers. Okay. And then we'll check on the water level over here. I can't really see it, but we can check. We're at 0.17. That's fine, and this should still be closed. Perfect. Okay. All right. So the rest of this is built. I'm not sure how much water is gonna come out of here. Though there isn't really much water left. I keep clicking T to toggle the water, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see. How much are these producing? 440. Are we frozen? We're frozen. Single time speed. 440. Yeah. Wow. I think that's the highest I've seen them produce. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Well, anyways, I am going to close these sluices. Okay. And then I'm hoping the rest of the water is still going to flow through there, even though there's not really much water. So what we'll do here, get rid of this whole stack. Oh, I was really hoping that wasn't going to happen. Okay. So I'm just going to pause, and then what we'll do is that guy. Okay, and then we'll come in with the regular levies, and then, of course, the two-way levies. Okay, and then get this highest priority. I don't really care about the rubble. So let's do double speed here. Oh, this is contaminating a lot more than I thought it would. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, hopefully this water just evaporates quickly. I have a feeling all of these trees are gonna die anyways. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is so very less than ideal, especially because I removed the forester. Okay. I guess what we can do is just what I'm intending to happen dies in 0.1 day. Come on. Just go. Just go. Just go. Oh, come on. Okay, well, those trees are gone. So, what I was intending to do over here, as I explained in probably 2 or 3 videos, once these trees are grown, they'll actually populate the irrigated areas next to them. So, if you just remove the planting, this, whatever, clear planting area, then they should actually spread on themselves by themselves. So what I'm going to do is just remove the planting area for all of these, and hopefully this has still come out a lot more than I'm anticipating it to. Interesting. Are we going to see it recede? Yes. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's going to happen here shortly, hopefully. Let's see, how's one-time speed going to treat us? I've noticed that we struggle with one-time speed during the day. Of course, because all of the beavers are running around. And then it's easier for it at night. So, of course, that makes sense. All right, well, hopefully those all get in there. We'll see, though. It might not happen. Hopefully it does. I'm not sure if the trees actually have to be fully grown. So maybe. That's possible. That's possible. But the 4 over here did get populated. We're still waiting on this one in the very end, which I'm not sure why has taken so long, but it's fine. Yeah, let's see. So I think we can actually remove the planting area here. We'll just do that for the whole thing. I think that looks a little bit cooler. All right, so we are up to 73, no longer have without power. Do you think we can also... Can definitely set that sluice to auto. Right, so let's do that. Yeah, we've got enough water. Okay, and then this is all set to be highest priority. So I bet you they're doing that. And since they are, let's see. I want to replace this with dirt because I'm not going to need... Okay, so let's get this opened up again. 75. 75. Because I want to delete this. Delete this and replace it with dirt. So I don't see any point in having it anymore. So what this means is I need to close this so that we stop feeding it. Right? So 76. 76. Let's see. All of this needs to drain here. Right, so once we see these diagonal lines clear, then that should mean that the water is no longer above 1 tile in height, or at least touching the top of 1 tile. So we'll see. We'll give this a second. I'm going to take a drink of water here. Okay, are we at least close? This is taking a bit longer than I was anticipating. 77! I'm interested to know why this is still taking quite a while. This looks like it's barely... Oh, we're in 1 time speed. Well, that'll do it. That will do it. Let's see if the game is going to torture us with 3 times speed here. Maybe... Oh, wow. That just cleared out quite fast. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, there goes those diagonal marks. Okay. All right, so that means we're going to slow it down. Okay, so that should mean I can delete this without the consequences of bad water coming out of there. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's get these resources collected. And then I think I'm just going to put one dirt block there. I don't think we need to go down anymore. So, yeah, that's fine. You know what? I don't need to mark these for prioritization. They'll just be collected from the tubeways that are in the tunnel already. Okay, so that is going to be marked for priority. And then we'll get a wind tunnel back in here. Okay, so those can be built pretty much whenever. I do need to get power up here, though. For everything here. Okay, so I do also need to fill these in with some decorations. So maybe let's see. Mud bath, mud pit. Okay, so those are the things that are being built. We can do scarecrow, beaver butt. Oh, we can do lanterns. Yes. Okay, so only if I can find them can we do them. Lanterns. Here we go. Okay, so let's just do... I'm going to do lanterns on this whole thing right here. And then on the outside as well. I know this is overkill, but it's fun. So why not? Also, let's go back in here because I already forgot. So we did the lanterns, scarecrow and beaver bust. So beaver bust is not that one, nor did we do scarecrows. Okay. So beaver bust is here and scarecrow's here. Okay, so let's find a good spot for some scarecrows. Let's see. Can we maybe do scarecrows along this one? Let's see, where's the face? Like that, I think is good. Yeah, okay. All right, so we'll do scarecrows here. I don't think they give... It doesn't say that it gives any boost to crops. So I don't think we need to put this near any sort of farming. So we'll just do that, and then I'll go to the end here as well. Maybe if I can fit one here, I can. Alrighty, so I feel like it could be fun to do the beaver bust along this, kind of like gargoyles. But these need to be built in a specific order. So I'm going to do the inner ones. This I am going to put up to 2 times speed just because I want this to get done sooner rather than later, and I need to make sure they actually do this in order. So I'm going to mark everything for the lowest possible priority, excluding the one, of course, that I want them to do quickly. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's that one. Then we'll do that one. No. This just needs to be constructed. There it is. Okay, and you know what I didn't do? Put power for the mud pits. So, what I'm going to have to do is delete one of these lanterns. boy. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do... Boy, oh boy, the mess I have gotten myself into. Okay, so let's get down to 1 speed here so we can sort of manage this lag a little bit better. Let's come over and check on this. Because I don't want to have any stranded beavers. That would not be fun. We're up to 78. Fantastic. What is unconnected? Oh. We're just waiting on the ladders. Okay. So let's do that quickly, please. Okay, so let's see here. What we can do, we can have an overhang come out here. Okay, and then we can do a platform here. So this is going to come up. They should be able to build this from above. But I think an issue we might have with building the rest of this. Maybe, so let's do something like this, okay? Let's do, you need a vertical here. And then this needs to come straight across. So let's have this come there. And then this go across here. That should give them the ability to do everything. Okay, wow, we're up to 80 well-being. 80 well-being. Okay. I don't normally go crazy with all of the well-being bonus things. I don't normally, you know, I kind of just do a few food options. I do roofs. I do some of the things. So this is all very exciting for me. I never do intentionally do as much as possible. I never get the highest possible well-being score. So, yeah, this is very exciting for me. But anyways, so we can't do that, which is unfortunate. That was really what I was intending to do. So maybe what we do here instead. We'll get rid of that. We can do a single here with what? 4? Yeah. Okay, so that means this needs to go momentarily. We now have, of course, a million things without power. That's fine. This comes up, this comes up, this comes across. Okay, and then this comes across with doubles. And then we come up here. And then with the regular power shafts, we'll bring all this across. Okay, and then that should give us mud pit. But I'm not certain. Wow, how did we go from 80 to 75? Okay, anyways. That should give us mud pit, though I'm not certain it's going to be enough. So, oh, all of these need to be marked for hauling as well. So we'll just do this real quick here. Okay, last 5. 4. Wow, I can't count today. Okay, that's fine. All right, and then I do also want to just put 1 beaver in this, in a dirt excavator. Just so that we're not in like a deficit for the entire time. I do also want to get this reconnected. Why can't you reach that? Oh, no. Okay, so Okay. So let's do something like this. That should be fine. Okay. So get all of this in. Why are you just sitting there? Okay, that's fine. Is it still just paper? Yeah. Okay. So maybe we do end up putting in a few more paper mills. We'll see. I do just want to ensure that all of this gets built. So, all of this is reachable. Perfect. This just needs built sooner rather than later. Let's get up to 2 times speed. Let's see, what else are we missing? Nothing. Okay. Alright, so let's see what else. Okay, so everything can be built excluding the 2 most important ones. Fantastic. Fantastic. So it's just all of those, which is fine. Let's see. This did get put in, and that got put in. Okay, so I think we can scroll down here and turn this water source back on. Perfect. I do need to make sure that these are closed, which they're not. There we go. Okay. Now, this should have no issue getting across. Okay, I don't think we need to sit here and wait for any of this. I almost feel like it should have been it would have been a good idea. Wow, that totally wasn't English. Anyways, if we closed these 2 sluice gates and then had a tunnel come and lead the bad water out this way, and then push it along here to then come up into the reservoir and power and everything. That might be one more thing. Nope. No more things to do. No more things to do. Okay, so let's see what else we can do up here. Mud bath is coming in. That'll happen. I could get a few more scratchers. Oh, wow, when they built all of these... Oh, that's why. Oh, brother. Okay, so I think I can just delete this one. No, still too far. Just to make sure it's not the path. Yeah. Okay, so let's delete this one too. Now you can be made. Okay. Alright, so then let's get all of this collected as well. And of course we now have to wait for the entire night cycle. So let's see how 3 times speed will treat us. Hopefully well. Alright, and here we go. Fantastic. Okay. And then we'll have to do this somewhat strategically. So it is beaver bust. We'll get this highest priority. And I don't think we need this path here at all. Whoa. No. I don't think it was path related at all. Right. Okay, so then we'll get that last bust in here. There we go. Two, 4, 5. Fantastic. Okay. So I think that now we do have the mud baths. Are they just not powered yet? No. Okay. Let's see here. Whoa. Let's go down to 1 time speed just so that we can do some things in here. Let's see. Just waiting on last power shaft to be put in. Hopefully this happens. Yep, there he is. And is he going to do the whole thing or is he going to leave at 90%? Nope, he did the whole thing. All right. Okay, so now we can get rid of these two. Okay, so now we should be getting mud pit in. Or mud bath, right? Which one was it? One of the two. I don't remember. Okay. Oh, wow. How does it already have 63? Did they just, like, immediately all come in? That's fine. Oh, we are in a deficit of power. What the heck? Probably just because our entire generator has been offline for quite a while. But good thing we have all of the flywheels, which have barely come down. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, we could go for so long without any sort of production. But here we are. Power is being produced now. Or will be shortly. Okay, alright, that's fantastic. Let's see. So what else can we get done in here? So I bet you we can do some more scratchers. I'm not sure I want to add any more Lidos or anything. I feel like that might be... Right, because these are swimming pools. We do have this area. So... Wait a second now. Let's go down to... Let's do 2 times speed. How about that? Okay, so none of these have populated, but that's fine. So it's the Lido, right? So Lidos are 3 wide. So that would have to be 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 like this. Right? And then it's 1, 2, 3 isn't going to work there, so it'd have to be a 2. Right? So, oh, that's not going to work there at all. That's not going to work there at all. So let's see. Let's get this one. Lido. Lido's in here. Okay, and then I think what we can do... What's going to fit here? Yeah, or can we do swimming pool? I think swimming pool is going to fit perfectly. Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll get rid of this stream gauge. And then we'll just continue the platforms along. Right, and then we're going to need a path. I'm not sure where the path is going to be fine with ending, so we're just going to do the whole thing. We'll come in here with more Lidos. There it is. Okay, so I think we can actually just get rid of this path and that platform entirely. Wow, and look at the tails. Oh, fantastic. So that means if we come down here, we can see 114, so almost half. Just about half have used the detailers. Fantastic. Beaver bust. Okay. So I really like the gargoyle idea, but it doesn't really look like many are catching its effects. So I bet you if we come here to decoration and get that beaver bust, that we can do something like this, because every beaver is going to have to walk past that. Yeah. I don't think we're going to put storages here. I know I said I wanted to, but that's fine. So we'll just get rid of these paths, which I'm hoping is going to help with the lag. Okay, so then I wanted to do swimming pools here. So we'll do this. Okay, that's good. And then we can finish in with the paths that these, of course, need. You know what we could also do? Now that I'm seeing this, we could do something like that. Come back in here with the path, so that the path is straight. Okay, and then connect these here, because then we can put more of those beaver busts or scarecrows or other things that we need here. Okay, let's see here. Well-being. We can do... Oh, I know we needed scratchers, so let's do a whole bunch of scratchers here. Perfect. Okay, and then what I think I want to do is bring a path along here. Just somewhat temporarily. Let's do here. Because then they should be able to build majority of those platforms at once, instead of having to build one at a time. Let's see, I think I can also put in a stair here, and then connect you with the path. Perfect. So I want this to be put in quickly. All right, and now we can just wait here for a second, and hopefully watch them do majority of this without too much lag. Let's see, can they even actually reach all of this? Yeah, they can. Okay, and then worst case scenario, we just delete these Lidos and then end up putting them back in. So hopefully this gets done shortly here. I do see them starting to come in with planks and everything, which of course is all that the platforms need, thanks to update 7. Perfect. Yeah, look at them all. Amazing. Okay, so then... Oh, no, looks like they can reach all of those. Perfect. Okay, so this should be done here momentarily. I'm going to take another drink of water. Perfect. Yeah, look at them all. Oh, this would have taken so much longer had we just had them doing one by one. All right, so I might end up pausing this last Lido here, just to make sure we don't have to delete anything or have any stranded beavers. That's really what I'm hoping to avoid as much as possible, stranded beavers. It's not a huge deal, no, and I know that, but it's just easier to not have to delete something and then put it back in, right? So, looks like those last two platforms are going in. All right, so I'm just gonna unpause that Lido here, and then I think I might actually just delete this path. There's no real point in having it anymore, I don't think, because they should be able to reach, well, they'll definitely be able to reach all of the Lidos now at the same time, since we put that path in for the Lidos to connect to. Cool. All right, so that should happen here hopefully shortly. Perfect. And I think all of these have their, yeah, all of their materials, except for the scratchers. Okay, just that one. Almost. Okay, yeah, so I imagine none of that happened. Let's see. So let's just prioritize these because it's only going to take 1 beaver for each, so 5. 5 builder beavers away from the Lidos. That's fine. I am checking on logs, which has been trending down, and we're just about 3,300, which is not ideal. So, maybe let's see. Oh, hey, my water's hiding now. That's fun. Good to know. Thanks. Let's see. So, oh, one thing I did do, I added a little bit of this corn because I noticed that it was trending downward. So yeah, what is this that's not even halfway full? Wheat. Okay, let's add some more wheat here then. Let's get down to 1 times speed also, because this is going to drive me a little bonkers. So let's just do wheat here in this whole thing. How far? You can't reach those last 6. Okay, so last 6 are gonna go. Worst case, we can do this bit behind. That should do it. Of course, that's set for harvesting. Okay, so maybe we do... Let's just do this whole back area for wheat. I think this is going to be really what makes sure that we get everything. Okay, and then cassavas, I think, was one more thing I wanted to worry about. Maybe we'll just add one of these triangle pieces here. Triangular-ish. Since it really is only this bit and this bit here that is cassava. So, we'll do this. And I think we'll just do this portion here too. Right, the more the merrier. You can never have too much food. So, we'll just do that. Let's see here. Do we have harvest, plant, plant, plant? So maybe we'll set this one to harvest as well. Okay. All right. Oh, a bot died. So that's a really cool animation. I feel like I never see that. Anyways. Oh, and another one. Wow. All right. Well, anyways. That is their lifespan. Let's see. What else can we do? Oh, we're down to 69. Wow. How did we go down by 11? I feel like this is a large dip. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that happens. Let's see. Can we maybe also add a zipline station over here? So it's just a little bit closer, maybe. Okay. None of these have populated either, nor any of those. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. I did also think about putting in a control tower over here since we've got a whole bunch of bots, which was actually the whole reason I put in so many of these number crunchers. So let's just put in a few in the areas that I know have a lot of beavers, or a lot of bots, rather. So let's get rid of this power shaft. And then we can put a control tower here. That covers a good majority. Plus, they'll have to walk in and out of this. Yeah, I think that's fine. let's see. We could put a few more over in this area. So let's do one like here. Yeah, that's got a good range. Okay, we can do one here. I do want to put, let's put another one like here-ish. Okay, then we can do some here. We'll do right on top of that storage, looks fine. Maybe we'll do on top of this storage as well. Okay, we do have some space over here that we can do. One like that. And then I think we've covered this area majorly. Let's see, we can do, oh, I don't really want to do that because then that kind of blocks their reach. So let's do one maybe here. Here. Okay, all right. So now we're back up to 72 well-being. Wood is still going down, which is a lot less than ideal. But I think that's fine for now. Yeah, it's going to have to be, really. So, let's see. Let's go up to double speed here. I wish the game kept going in the background while I was looking at this, but it's fine. Nothing that we can do. I do think once these last few control towers are put in, I think we can put, I think control towers are in here. Carousel charging. Wow, we've got so many. Okay, contemplation spot, dance hall, decontam. Okay, maybe control towers don't show up in here. Carousel charging station. Wow, we've got 209 charging stations. That's amazing. Okay. Just checking one more time. Yeah, there's no. Control towers, I don't think are going to show up in here. Unfortunate. Let's see. So this is migration. I don't want to do that. That was the one that we were just in. I don't think these are going to be in power. Right? No. I think just because they share power, I don't think it's going to show up in here. No, it doesn't look like it. We've got an insane amount of water wheels, though, and I love it. Okay, so I'm not going to keep strolling through there. Let's see. Storage, workplaces, housing. No. Okay. Well, let's see. We did not end up with one over here. We've got that one done, that one done, that one. Those two are done. These two are done. Didn't put one over there. That one's done. Okay. So maybe we are at a point where we can delete the rest of these builders. So I'm just going to delete these builders. Okay. All right, so looks like they're actually picking all of this up, which is a good thing because we are in need of wood. And of course, there's wood in these buildings. So this is all going to get collected and get stored. And then the rest of these builder beavers We'll pick all of this up. And then what I'm going to do is I think we're going to launch the Earth Repopulator and Recultivator. Although, I might end up waiting. So yeah, this is going to need a few bots, which is fine. This one should be fine with just the one. I think I'm going to wait until maybe the end of day tomorrow to launch these two. So that I'm hoping that all of the beavers will be in their homes and can actually collect all of the well-being boost that these give off. And then that will be the end of this series, because I don't think there's much else that we can do. So let's see here. Has this filled up any? Yeah. Let's see. I think, is this still bots? Oh, no. Yeah, so we haven't really gone up from 786 bots. We've pretty much halted right about there. So maybe my math was wrong. Well, clearly my math was wrong. Clearly my math was wrong. Yeah, because we've got way too many chassis and not enough limbs. Okay, so what I'm going to propose we do, let's just add in a couple more part factories. Oops, gotta move those back one. Okay, so we'll do these 4. Alright, and then those will come across. That's going to reach that across. So I'm going to set all 4 of these to limbs. Bots workplace. Okay. And yes, I do realize the irony in the fact that I just deleted a majority of my builder beavers and then put in 4 things for them to build. But what that does mean is I should be able to delete this path here, because they shouldn't be running on it anymore. Looks like I can delete this path. I'm not going to worry about them picking up the rubble from these stairs. Oh boy. Okay, so that path I'm going to leave connected for the ladder that's there, even though they're not really using the ladder anyways. Alrighty then. Oh, is he using the ladder? No, doesn't look like it. So you know what? Maybe we do just get rid of this ladder. Let's do that. There's no point in really having it, because we're not using it. Cool. Okay, so that'll all get connected. That'll all get collected at some point. These are actually almost done. Just waiting on a few more things here. And we are up to well-being 83. Fantastic. So part of me really wants to keep this rolling until we hit 100, but at the rate that we're going, it has plateaued. So that could be quite a while, and I don't think that is fair to keep you all here just waiting in silence. So what I think we're going to do... Oh, 84. Wow. And of course I stand corrected. which is a wonderful thing. Let's see, 85. Wow. Wait a second. So what is out of workers? Okay. All right, so maybe what we're going to do here. I think I'm going to switch all of these to bots because they are deprioritized. So that means they will be without bot, like actually working in there, which is totally fine. Okay, so these last three we're going to get done here. And then I'm going to go through and try and find out what is still set to bots. Or 2 beavers. Okay, so this one I know is. So I have to have a builder's hut somewhere that's set to bots. Or to beavers. Okay. So let's just go through here and see what we got. This is all bots. All bots. This is all bots. This is all bots. Oh, where is it? What is set to beavers? Centrifuge, no. No, these two. These two are bots. What in the world is set to beavers? Oh, here it is. Fluid dump. Which one is this? Oh. Okay. So then we've got 3 more. What are these gatherer flags? Okay, maybe that's not too terribly fine, but it's fine. Okay, still on the search here. For what in the world is set to beavers? None of the grills, because we checked on that. None of the grist mills. Oh, yes, this one. Okay. So there's 1. So that should leave us with 2. Is it one of the buildings that we just put in? No, these are all blue. Okay. All right. Well, I am thoroughly confused. I wonder if it's one of the lumber mills, because these have 2 beavers. Or 2 jobs, rather. Yep, there was this one. Okay, so now we should have, yes, perfect. Oh, and we're up to 89. Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so 90. Whoa, boy. Oh, boy. Our logs have come down to 2.5, which is not nice. 91. 91. Okay, maybe we will see 100. Because I'm going to set these two. 92. 92. Okay. 93. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, though, is set both of the... Wow, 94. Okay, so set both of these to beavers. And then what I think I might do is wait until maybe, what, 5 o'clock in the morning to launch these? Yeah, so that all of the beavers are truly at home doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, see, look at them all flood in. Okay. All right, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's pause, okay? And then we're going to set both of these to launch. Perfect. So we are going to see, once I unpause the game here, both of these go off. I'm going to turn off the HUD so that it's really nothing but these. And there we go. Wow, look at them all. And should have game stats here momentarily. Wow, look at their planes fly. Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations. Whoa, 112! We got up to 112! Okay, so 3,359 days passed. Wow, over 10,000 beavers born. Almost 600,000 water consumed. 674 tails painted. 437,000 trees cut. 141 teeth broken. 8,280 bots manufactured. 9,000 and the perfect number of dynamite detonated, and only 4 beavers exploded, which I think is really, really good. I normally have more like 50 or so beavers exploded, so this one is really good. So let's click resume here, and wow, 112. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow. And we're going back down to 109, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Wait a second here. Okay. Wow. How do we only have 58 beavers consumed mangrove? Okay. Sometimes with these, I kind of wonder how they get these figures. But that's okay. So let's see. Earth repopulator. Wow, we did get almost all of them. So that's fantastic. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, and you can still see all the confetti. All right, folks. Well, on that note, thank you all so very much for watching my first Timberborn series. And with this, I will see you in the next one. 114! Wait a second. Or can we get 15? Can we get 15? Please? Please. Yes! 115 well-being! That's amazing. Oh, 16 now! I wonder what we can get up to. Ooh, I really do almost want to leave this running for just a bit more. 117! 117. I want to see if we can get 125. 118. Oh, we're teetering between 17 and 18. Oh, you know what I can do, though? I can set working hours to, let's do just 8. That's fine. All right, 118. 119. Can we hit 125 before the episode is over? Also, folks, feel free to click off of this video. I'm not going to do anything other than just let it run and try and see what we can get our well-being. 120! Oh, it was only 120 for... Oh, there it is. There's it again. Wow. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Okay. I definitely think we're gonna get up to 125. Let's see. What can we do? Corn ration. Okay, so it's like these things I can't really control. What they eat or not. That's really all up to the beaver. Okay, so let's just let it run here for a minute or so and see what else we can get up to. I really would like to see this get up to 125. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Let's see, 120. Come on. Can we get anything else? 121! Oh, we're definitely going to hit 125. Oh, we're definitely going to hit 125. And to think, we started this video at what, 50? So we've gone up 71 at least. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no, we're down to 120 again. No. No. Okay, wait. What can we do with the ones that have area of effect? So social life, we're good. Scarecrow could probably use a few more. Farmer, laborer, tribute to ingenuity. I think we only have 2 of those, so that's makes a bit of sense. Fountain of joy, everybody's got those. Scratcher could use a few more, and books. Okay. So maybe what I could do is put in a few more scarecrows. That would definitely do it. Oh no, we're down to 119. Wait, no. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, let's just get some, we'll do some scarecrows. Okay, then we can do, what else? No, 114. No. Okay, wait. So, let's see. We can also do, like, oh, we can't do that one. Can we do this over the kohlrabi? We can. Okay, so we'll do another platform here. Maybe actually, wait a second. Hold on. I'm getting ideas now. So what we're going to do is, can we go over the campfires too. Oh no, down to 110. No. Okay, so we're going to do laborer. We'll do farmer, flame, brazier, tribute to ingenuity. Neither of those I can do. Okay, so let's see if we can't get... Okay, I need 1 more, 2 overhang, 4. 3-0 bonding. Okay, so hopefully those get built somewhat quickly. Although, of course, it's not going to because I deleted all of the beavers. No! Okay, wait. Let's go up to 18 working hours. We'll set these back to beavers. Just so we can try and eke out all of the well-being that we can get. Okay. We're back up to 115 from 110. So we're going in the right direction. 116 now. Okay, so we're definitely headed in the right direction. All of these I did just put in. So that's going to come in handy. Or that's going to help quite a bit. I think that's really it. Scarecrow, I can add a few more. And then, yeah, all of the food options. I really can't control what they eat. So, yeah, we'll just let that get put in. Let's see what we can do as well. Wow, 121. That is just absolutely stunning. Let's see. So I can, if I do this and this, we can get decorations. Scarecrow. We'll just do 2 scarecrows here so that they really have to walk past that. We can also do, let's see, 2 scarecrows here because that's also an entrance. Actually, let's flip these around. Oh, there it is. Okay. 115 from 116, which is fine. That's only 1. Let's see. Oh, this is taking so many logs. Oh, logs which we don't have. Some of these trees are coming in somewhat soonish. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We did just go from 1.2 to 1.3. Okay. All right, that's fine. We'll be fine. I am just going to set this up to 24-hour working days so that we can get this done. Because this episode is already about an hour and 45 minutes. So, just so that we can get all of this done quickly. Let's see. I do also want to get, let's do this overhang. Let's also come over here and we'll prioritize these since these are so very quick to build. Okay. Okay, so what are we missing here? Nothing. Here, this is all planks, which is fine. We've got 4,000. This is logs, planks and metal, and planks. Okay, so we need 400 logs. Okay. All right, I feel a little bit more comfortable now seeing that we are teetering between 13 and 1,400 logs. So that should bring us to a minimum of 1,000. Hopefully we don't break 1,000. Hopefully we have a few trees come in here. Yeah, which we are, looks like we are starting to get somewhat. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Let's come back over here and just watch. Just watch. Man, I should have rotated these. I should have put these in a better orientation. Okay. Oh, we did break 1,000. Oh, we're down to 900 log. Oh, 860. 30, 20. Oh, that is... Oh, we could be in some deep doo-doo. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, let's just put in... Maybe here instead. Okay, so... Your edge, I'm just gonna do... Let's do some birch trees. Is that your edge? Yes. Okay, so get this to highest priority construction. We'll do pine. I'm gonna do rows of these just so that it looks a little bit better. Oh boy. Okay, and then we'll do birch in the middle here. And then I'm gonna mark all of this for cutting. Just so that we've got a little bit of extra trees coming in here. I know birch and pine really aren't any sort of... They didn't give really anything, but at this point... Oh, we need anything that we can get. Okay, so I want to set this to prioritize birch. And then we'll do bot. Highest priority workplace bot construction. Okay. Alrighty, and then you can reach everything over here. So what I'm gonna do with this one, I think I'm gonna do birch and oak. Let's see, what can you reach? Okay, you can go the whole thing. All right. All right, so we'll just do that for the end there. Okay. Okay. And then all of this needs to be marked for cutting as well. And then I need to put in a few more lumberjack flags. Okay, so this is going to be set to highest workplace for bots. Oh boy, we are down below 600 logs. That is so bad. So bad. And why are these not... Why have you not started planting? Are you really walking away now? Where are you going? Where are you going? Why did you come all the way over here to get fuel when there's fuel right? Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, we're down to 109. No. Okay, so what of this? You guys are just missing everything. Okay, that's fine. We don't really need it anyways. Let's get down to like 10 working hours. Okay. So now that we're down to 110, I'm skeptical that we're going to make it up to 125. But I do want to see what has come up. Tribute to Ingenuity. We could do another one of those. Farmer and Laborer Monument really haven't changed much. So, let's see, because it's that one and that one. Okay, so maybe we'll do a farmer and a laborer right here. Are these... Oh, these are both log. Okay, no. We can go without. That's fine. We'll have to go without. Because that's going to bring us down to 160, 70 logs, which is not ideal at all. Yeah, we really need to bring our log storage up. Okay, but that's fine. That is fine. All right, folks. Well, on this note, this episode is almost 2 full hours. So I'm actually going to end this episode for reals now. And I'll probably let it run for another maybe hour or so. And I will put the thumbnail of this video to whatever the highest well-being is. So, like, if it doesn't get any higher than 121, you'll see 121 in the thumbnail. But if it does, which hopefully you'll see that instead. So, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you in the first episode of my next series.